Hello students, welcome back once again in English grammar class. This is Uma Vidushi, your English teacher. I hope you all are safe and sound at your home. In the previous video of direct speech and indirect speech, I have discussed about the definition of these two. I have clearly mentioned you that what is direct speech and what is indirect speech. If you have not watched the video yet, I recommend you to first go and watch that video. Today, I am going to explaining the rules of changing any assertive statement or any affirmative sentence or statement into indirect speech. So without wasting much time, let's begin today's class. How to change statements, affirmative or assertive sentences of direct speech into indirect speech. So there are three rules while changing from direct to indirect of a statement like sentences. So the first rule is change of tense. If the reporting verb in the direct speech statement is in the present tense or future tense, then it remains same in indirect speech too. That is, there will be no change in tense. Reporting verb. What is reporting verb? The verb or the words which are used for reporting the speech. For example, say, ask, inquire, request, ordered. These all are reporting verbs. Friend says he is very handsome. This is a direct speech. My friend says that he is very handsome. In this statement, as you can see, the reporting verb is in present tense. So there is no need to change the tense of the verb in indirect speech. Another is, my granny will say you need to eat well. Will say. This reporting verb is in future tense. My granny will say that you need to eat well. Again, you can see that we have not changed any tense in these two sentences. Why? Because the reporting verb is in present tense and future tense respectively. But where will you change the tense? If the reporting verb is in past tense in the direct speech statement, then the verbs within the inverted commas will change in the indirect speech statement. Means that if the reporting verb is in past tense in direct speech statement, what you need to do there? You have to change the verb of the statements which are inside or which are within the inverted comma. So am or is will change into was, are will change into were, do or does will change into did, has and have will change into had, will and can will change into would and could respectively. Now let's see the examples. Meera said, I go to school. So here, reporting verb is said, which is in the past tense. I go to school. This statement is in simple present tense. So when you change it into reported speech or indirect speech, you will write, Meera said that she went to school. Here, go change into went in simple past tense. Another sentence. They said, we went at work. Here again reporting verb is in past tense said. We went to at work. So we went at work is a simple past tense sentence. So you have to change this sentence in past perfect. They said that they had gone at work. Here went change into had gone. So simple present tense statement will change into simple past, simple past statement will change into past perfect. Let's see another example. Meera said, I am going to school. Here, I am going. This sentence or this statement is in continuous present or present progressive tense. You have to change this statement in past continuous or continuous past tense. Meera said that she was going to school. Here am will change into was. They said we have finished the work. Have finished. So this statement is in present perfect tense. Now you have to change this statement into past perfect. They said that they had finished the work. I hope students you are getting the point whatever I am explaining you here. So this is how we change the tense of a statement. Let's proceed further. If a sentence will be in past perfect, for example, he said, I hadn't gone there. So hadn't gone is in past perfect form. You have to you need not to change its form. The past perfect form will remain as it is. He said that he had gone there. Next, if a sentence will be in future tense, like Kia said, I will come on Monday. So will come is in future where we have used the word will. So in this condition, we have to use a conditional word would. Kia said that she would come on Monday. Now here are some modal changes too. Let's see the example. Like can change into could, may change into might. She said, I can go to the party tonight. She said she could go to the party that night. We will also learn the change in the adverb of time. May change into might. The kids said, we may go to school. This statement is in direct speech. In indirect speech you will write, the kids said they might go to school. So I hope students you have understood what is the rule for changing the tense in a direct to indirect speech. Now moving further, let's talk about the second rule, that is change of pronouns. Personal pronouns change according to if the subject of the quoted word is in first person, then it will change to the subject of the reported verb. He said to her, I like coffee. Now here, as you can see, that what is the subject of the quoted word? The subject here is he, because he is that thing who said something. So he is the subject. So now this I means personal first person I will change according to the subject. He told her that he liked coffee. So here he is changed according to the subject of the sentence or subject of the reporting verb. So you can learn a simple formula of son. What is that? If there will be first person, then change it according to subject. If there will be second person, then change it according to object. And if there will be third person in direct speech, then there is no change at all. Now let's see the implementation of that son rule. So we have already seen the first rule. We have already seen that the first person will change according to the subject. Now let's see about the second person. So if the subject of the quoted word is in the second person, then it will change according to the object of the verb. He said to her. Here, her is the object of the reporting verb. You looked happy. He told her that she looked happy. Here she referred to her. or it is changed according to the object of the reporting verb. And what is object of the reporting verb here? Her is the object of a reporting verb. Now let's see the next one. If the subject of the quoted word is in the third person, then there will be no change. Now let's see the example. He said to him, she has already left. Here he is the subject of the reporting verb, whereas him is the object of the reporting verb. So what is she? She is the third person. So now he told him that she had already left. So as you can see that the statement written within the inverted comma is in present perfect tense, so it has changed into past perfect tense, and she is as the third person used here, so it will remain as it is. There will be no change in the third person in the sentence. Have an overview what you have studied. So subject first person, I in direct speech will change into he or she according to the subject. Me will change in him or her. My will change in his or her. We will change in they. Us will change in them, and our will change in their. Now let's have a look on examples. He said, I went to consult my parents. He said that he went to consult his parents. Mona said, I went to consult my parents. Mona said that she went to consult her parents. Boys said, we went to consult our parents. Boys said that they went to consult their parents. So I hope students now you got the point how these pronouns or how these first person pronouns are changing in indirect speech or indirect statement. Now second person. So when second person pronoun change according to the object of the reporting verb. So let's have a look. You, if singular, it will change in he or she in indirect speech. Your in singular form change into his or her in indirect speech. You in singular will change again in him or her. You in plural will change in they. Your in plural will change in their, and you in plural again will change in them. So now let's see how they are used in a sentence. Anil said to Meena, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told Meena that her parents were waiting for her. So your parents change into her parents and you change into her. First one is possessive word and another word is for denoting someone. Anil said to Yogi, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told Yogi that his parents were waiting for him. Anil said to them, your parents are waiting for you. Anil told them that their parents were waiting for them. So these are some fundamental rules, or you can say the process by which we change direct speech into indirect speech. You can only be able to solve these all statements or solve all these exercises if you will practice it more and more. And I recommend you to note down all the points, those important notes which you are watching now. Now let's see the third person. It means there is no change and it is quite easy for you to understand also. I said to him, he should be trusted. I told him that he should be trusted. She said she is looking for a job. She said that she was looking for a job. So as you can see, he and she remain same. There is no change at all. Now the third rule is change in adverbs of place and time. Change in adverbs of place and time. Today will change into that day. These will change into those. Now will change into then. Here will change into there. Tomorrow will change into the following or the next day. Yesterday will change into the previous day or the day before. Last year will change into the year before. tonight will change into that night, this will change into that, and thus will change into so. So I hope now you have understood very well that how the adverb of time and places changes in direct speech or in indirect speech. Now let's see the examples. He said, I shall discuss this matter next week. He said that he would discuss that matter, this will change into that, the following week. Next week change into the following week. She said, we shifted to this house 2 weeks ago. She said that they had shifted to that house. This house change into that house 2 weeks before. Ago will change into before. Now, this is for your practice. Students, as you have understood now the 3 main rules of changing statements or assertive statements into indirect speech. Now, this is an assignment for you so that you can come to know that how much you have gained from this video. Here is few questions. You pause the video, click a picture and note down these questions in your copy. So that's all for today's class, students. I hope you have understood these all topics. This is the first statement, or this is the first type of sentence which we have changed. And these rules are almost same in all the other types of sentences. So note down these all rules in your copy, in your notebook very clearly in a very beautiful handwriting, and try to revise it one more time. Direct versus indirect speech. Thank you so much for watching till here. Take care. Bye-bye.